Around the Department of Defense this week. This is your DoD Weekly News Recap.
The Coast Guard saves the day. I'm Navy Petty Officer 2nd Class James Bliley. The Coast Guard, along with partner agencies and Good Samaritans, conducted search and rescue efforts in response to an incident on Monday near Ketchikan, Alaska, involving 2 float planes and a total of 16 people on board. Surface and air search and rescue operations were conducted in a 93 square nautical mile area, which resulted in the rescue of 10 people and the recovery of 6 deceased. Coast Guard assets involved in the search included the U.S. Coast Guard cutter Bailey Barco, 2 Jayhawk helicopters, 2 45-foot response boats, and a C-130 Hercules aircraft. Venezuelan opposition leader Juan Guaido said he's instructed his political envoy in Washington to immediately open relations with the U.S. military in a bid to bring more pressure on President Nicolas Maduro to resign. The leader said he's asked Carlos Vecchio, who the U.S. recognizes as Venezuela's ambassador, to open direct communications towards possible military coordination. Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Marine Corps General Joe Dunford, accepted the Eisenhower Award from the National Defense Industrial Association on behalf of all service members. He called on the organization to encourage its members to cooperate with DoD to ensure service members never fight in a fair fight. Dunford said the ability to maintain a technological edge over any potential adversary is going to very much depend on the partnership between industry and the DoD. He says Russia and China are building capabilities aimed at defeating America's ability to project power, and that maintaining America's competitive advantage is a crucial element of its defense strategy. Acting Secretary of Defense Patrick Shanahan says economic sanctions placed on Iran are having a significant effect. The sanctions are part of a maximum pressure campaign to force Iran to halt its missile development project and return to the negotiating table to discuss a new agreement. The previous agreement, struck to curb the Iranian missile program, called the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, was considered insufficient by the White House. That's your DoD News Weekly Recap. I'm Navy Petty Officer 2nd Class James Bliley. You can find more stories about your military on defense.gov or by using hashtag KnowYourMil.